Man, I'm really, what are we going to do about Dana White, man? Do I need to reflect? No, I don't need to reflect. Those were his words when they were asking him, at the pre-fight press conference, which he showed up to. He initiated the conversation, kind of just to get the elephant out of the room, I guess you could say, or to address the elephant in the room. I mean, the arrogance of this guy. I'm sure you guys have seen numerous videos of this already, numerous people, your favorite podcasts, your favorite fighters, your favorite journalists talking about it. But it doesn't sit well with me when he had that press conference, because he even goes as far as to say, and for those that don't know, he got caught slapping his wife on camera, him and his wife going at it. She slaps him, he slaps her again, he slaps her back, slaps her what looks like a second time, and kind of starts pinning her down. Video ends, right? So he's had to address it. He addressed it almost immediately. TMZ, there's a video of TMZ and whatnot, and when people ask the parent company, UFC and its parent company, they kind of just say, hey, refer to that TMZ video or the ESPN video, which of course are videos meant to address the situation in a very damage control way. Specific questions being asked, even the faces, like when you see the TMZ one, it's embarrassing. Even their faces are like, well, Dana, they're like being very, very careful. Like, oh, we all feel bad. We understand that you feel bad, Dana, that this is not right. Just a bunch of damage control bullshit. So again, now it's a UFC actual card. There's an actual card. He shows us to a press conference and starts addressing his problem with his wife. Now, granted, true, that's a problem between him and this lady. I don't know what the hell's going on. What I don't like is that, he kind of says, do I need to reflect? No, I don't. Yes, you do. You do need to reflect. The arrogance of this guy running this company. He even goes as far as to say, what should be my punishment? 30 days away from the company, 60 days. That it does not hurt him. It hurts the fighters, guys, right? He's doing us and the fighters a solid one by staying with the company. Now look, I'm actually gonna say something a little controversial. I kind of believe him though, right? Because Dana White has been in this business, and it's pretty much the only guy that's really been relevant and has stood the test of time, so to speak. He has a bunch of connections that no other promoter has. I guarantee you that. He's pulled some strings, guarantee you that. Strings that only he could have pulled. So I'm sure that's kind of what he meant, but still, that's not something you say in such a moment like that. The fact that the UFC and the parent company have consistently told a bunch of the media that wanted answers as to, well, what's going to happen here. Hey, we're going to refer to the TMZ and the ESPN interviews. Why didn't Dana White do that at the meeting? I'm telling you right now, this guy flexed. This was a flex that even under these terrible circumstances of him hitting a woman, which he has voiced against for years, he flexed on us like ain't shit gonna happen to me. And that just rubs me the wrong way, because if this happened, again, whether if he was drunk or not, that's not an excuse, man. He's old enough to know and to have been through that, like a lot of us have. A lot of people have been through that, and I don't judge anybody, but just learn from your mistakes. Don't make excuses. Apologize. Take steps to better yourself, to let people understand that you understand your mistake, the gravity of your mistake. This guy didn't do that. He's gonna keep saying, oh, fighters don't defend me. I know what I did was wrong. No. Don't forget, guys, that in between all of this, he emphasized, it's almost like he even forgot for a second that this is an apology, right? Do I need to reflect? No, I do not need to reflect. What do I need? 30 days off, 60 days off? Keep in mind, he's setting up his own punishment. No, we're not asking for you, what you need to do. We're asking what your bosses need to do about you. So he answered on his behalf, oh, my own punishment, what is it, 30, 60 days off? It doesn't hurt me, hurts the fighters. This guy's just full of shit. And I'm going to emphasize one last time. for someone like him that has voiced his disgust of violence towards women, and he goes and does this. Guys, don't forget the Rachel Ostovich, right? And they put her in the same car with Greg Hardy. Go look Greg Hardy up. You'll know what I'm saying. The Joshua Gillespie, I forgot his name, or Gillespie, something along those lines. Remember the fighter that kind of had his pit bull? He sicked his pit bulls on his wife. The John Jones incident where the wife clearly, lip busted, everything. I mean, she got roughed up. Now we got stuff like the Phil Baroni case, which used to be a fighter for the UFC, which that's a whole nother video. I mean, and now the president does this and he shows this kind of arrogance. Just a lack of sympathy and empathy. All while being, you're the boss. You should be like, hey, you know what? I'm stepping down from the company. Or crap, at least announce, hey, we're gonna start taking counseling. I'm gonna step away for a few months while my wife and I go through counseling. No, not even the basic shit that you expect to hear, right? Nothing. The guy puffed his chest out like some bird and flexed on all of us. Don't ever forget that.